To understand the impact of the Common Agricultural Policy on American farm subsidies in the developing world, we first had to follow what generally happens or would happen without them. In a rather simplified view of the developing world, their growth starts with farmers producing a small agricultural surplus. The money that farm produces from selling the surplus can go to purchasing a larger farm, improving farm yields with fertiliser, irrigation, machinery, etc., or by sending the next generation to school, or maybe even all of these or a combination of these. Slowly over the years, greater surpluses are produced, more educated workforce is available, enabling industries to develop, and so the developing country moves eventually into a developed one. The harvest, of course, isn't always a good one, but when the harvest is poor in one region, the prices go up in neighbouring regions, and they can sell the surplus for greater profit than would normally be the case. If the harvest is good, prices can go down in the local area, but the farmers still make more money from the surpluses than they would in a normal year. So, the question is, how is this situation affected by developed world farm subsidies? The immediate impact is a general lowering of the prices, meaning the farmers in the developing world can make less money from the surpluses than would normally be the case. But this becomes more magnified in times of regional shortages. Now food surpluses are brought in from the developed world and given away to those in need, as opposed to agencies coming in buying up food from neighbouring regions to distribute them where they're actually needed. All this means that farmers have little surplus income and no incentive to invest what little they have improving farming methods. So the countries remain underdeveloped, and with a population without hope of a better future. Wars and conflicts will then proliferate, make the prospect of developing even less likely, as farmers need the prospect of an unimpeded harvest to invest in their crops or their livestock. Due to the geographical position of these countries, though, they could produce 3 harvests in a single year and could feed the majority of the world. Instead, they move from crisis to crisis, relying on subsidised handouts from the West. Now is the time to stop wasting our money and their lives.